Ladies and gentlemen, 400 meters women, 52 is another interesting one to watch. Another battle. You believe you lose. It's gonna be fire. I tell you in hit 2. Ladies and gentlemen, you hit 2.
Sport. Compete for the women's 400 meters, and this is going to be very difficult. I think it's also women. First, looking at our best sporters. This is the second heat of the women in the 100 meters happening here live in Namboole. Trials. And
It has started. Looking at a woman, looking at a queen, looking at a queen, looking at a beauty, looking at a king. There we go.
Here in Namboole, and
who is going to be who?
Uganda to the
battle has started. That is the battle. I told you. I'm going to Italy. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, just as it is looking, Okot Memorial of tomorrow. Comfortably taking it all.
We are live at Namboole, and this is the 5th national trial, and this line operating in the afternoon. It's the first time we are doing this, the first time we are operating, we are having this trial overnight in the afternoon. And I don't know if this is going to be the case, that will continue with this matter.
We are now on to the men, and the men in hit one, right moving to the top.
From the world relay where our team got 2 minutes ago, we just had a team 2 minutes ago. A little while back, we had our team at the world relay set a new national record in the 4x4 mixed relay.
Medical team, kindly drop lane 4.
We are very proud of the team. It's the first time we filled the team.
Medical team.
The mixed relay event. And it's the only second time we have had
medical team, kindly rush lane 4.
in the world relay. The second time. The first time we had the women 4x4.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, doctor.
We will be having more updates shortly from an official from the communication department of the Uganda Athletic Federation, who will tell us a lot more about what happened with
we now have the men ready in hit one for this 400 meters.
It's been happening, so we'll get all the updates.
Meanwhile, 1,500 meters, women and men, then the call.
The men are 400 meters. For the women, we have.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this bit one, in that one is bit number 5. That is Motu Alan from Divine Athletics Club. Leto is bit number 5-1. Mutumba Andrew, States of Africa. 11, bit number 108. Musau Nasser, Uganda Para Athletics. 11 number 205, that is Elabu Joseph for Pinion. Led by number 8, Okadians, Vine Athletics. Led 6, number 52, Omaru Joshua, Case of Africa. Led 7, number 99, Otbak Apezu of Great Houston. And led 8, number 196, Oirot Jacobo. Are we going to go silence for the start?
Right now, and we're also having short puts. We have a short put for women and girls. We're having a long jump, hopefully of the national because we are celebrating by equipment. But on the start is the second heat of the moment. 400 meters. We continue to congratulate our team that finished well. We finished 5th. One.
Yes, looking at the reaction of the strategy, signaling that all athletes are safe.
The national record time of 3. National record time. Wow, 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 wow. Let me just check the time. It's 3:16:59. That was our time, and we're very proud of the team. Now we're having a problem. We're having a problem with the gun. It's failing. But yes, let's wait for this hit to take off. Okay, the gun seems to have been rectified. Now the athletes have been asked to go on their marks. Lane 3 is chosen not to use the blocks because he doesn't know how to use them. Shame that the coaches don't teach them how to do these things. Okay, off they go. No, sorry. The lane number 3 is actually a para athlete. Sorry. I thought he just didn't know how to use the blocks. And it's going off very well. It's going off very well against the other guys. But yes, let's see how the race unfolds as the lads continue going. Most of these are young athletes that are trying their best to make some good times. There we go now. And yes, in lane 4 we have the champion. But I think my star in this race is the para athlete in lane 3. He has done a very good job running against the people with both hands, and you see he's got this disability with the hand, but he's finished very respectfully in the 4th position. Now we have the athletes for the next heat of the 400 meters, and yes, they're getting onto the track. Meanwhile, we have women got the ball. Women, please got the ball. Okay, there were people throwing the javelin, but I think they were just trying out. They're being asked to go to the call room right now, and that's the javelin for women. But shot put is ongoing right now, and also we're having long jump ongoing right now as we speak. But on track, we have the second heat of the men's 400 meters happening just about now. I see the third heat also walking onto the field, and good to see the call room being very active, and good to see very many young guys come here to participate, and good to see also the athletes from the para games coming here. We have another one coming that we'll be seeing in the next heat, and also again in this heat and still in lane 3 we have another para athlete. This is a good thing that UAF works hand in hand with them, and have them come and have the chance to participate here, because otherwise it's not easy for Uganda as a nation to organize trials for only the para athletes. So we use this opportunity to have them come and run and have official recorded times, so they can participate in the international events. Talking of the para games, we just recently had them. Last time we talked about our representatives in Marrakesh in Morocco, and I think in a few minutes we will have one of the guides come here and share with us their experience in Morocco, and that will be, I think, I see Fred Oija around, and I will ask him to come. We are live in the Mandela National Stadium here in Namboole, Kampala, and today is the first time we're having our national track and field trials happen in the afternoon. We started off late. Sorry, we missed out on the first race, but then we caught up with 400 meters. And right now we have this second hit. And again, I'm being impressed by the para-athlete. He's going off very, very, very nicely, very well. And we can hear lots of guys screaming like a problem, supporting their athletes, the other people from the other clubs. Slowly by slowly, I think we will begin getting good crowds here in Namboole to come and watch our events. But yes, back to this race. Again, we have the athlete in lane 4 winning, just like the UPDF guy earlier on. And then again, we have the para athlete finishing 4th. Good result. And we still have one athlete running. The Olympic spirit, finish your race. And he is going to finish his race. And yes, he has actually finished his race. We continue to say big ups to Uganda Athletics Federation for organizing this, for putting this together. And much as we started in the afternoon, it's not because of a problem, but it was by design that we were set to have this happen today in the afternoon. And for us, we are happy to be here. We're happy to broadcast. We're happy to ask you to kindly subscribe to this channel so that you continue getting all the action from Uganda. This is where you find Ugandan athletics, and this is where you find it live. This is where you find lots of profiles of our athletes. This is where Athletics Uganda comes to life. So we ask you to kindly subscribe to this channel, click the notifications button so that you get to know whatever it is that we get to do. We are soon going to upload lots and lots of stuff, lots and lots of info on our channel. And just like I promised you a little while ago, we are now joined by Mr. Fred Oija, who was one of the guides at the just concluded Para Championships in Morocco. And like I told you, we'll ask him to share with us his experience there and what it was all about, and how Team Uganda fared in general terms. Fred, you're most welcome.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Nyango.
Yeah. How was Morocco?
Morocco was fine.
Yeah. Is it the first time you represented Uganda?
Yes.
It's the first time you're in a plane?
Yeah, true. True, and I've worked for it. I've worked for it for 10 years, and this opportunity came, and just was open. Whether I was the active athlete, but I thought he was not working. But what I said, let me try para. Not trying, but it was just a way the boy was requesting for me.
Let's say you switched.
Yeah, I switched to para World Championship, which will take place in New Delhi. That World Championship, which will take place in New Delhi. That's in India. That's September. From 27th to October 5th. So going to Morocco, it was qualified. It was a Grand Prix organized by the Moroccans. That's in Marrakech city, where we took 6 athletes from Uganda and a para. But all the 5 qualified. We came with 6 medals in general, 1 gold and silver and a bronze. Over 60 countries that turned up in total, but we will have 51 countries in the whole world. But the one appeared that day, we had the 56 countries that participated. We were able to be number 19 over 36 countries, and we were 6 athletes. So if this happened that we had the 2 gold, this means we would have gone on top. So we had 1 gold and most silver. Yes. So I was guiding athletes in T11. T11 means track. F stands with if you see F means field, but T stands for track. So with the T11, this means that the boy or the athlete doesn't see completely. So this is the athlete I ran with. For him, he doesn't see completely.
His eyes.
I'm his eyes. So in case of any mistake, that means I've done a big mistake. So I'm the eye. So and the rules of this thing also it's not easy in the way that I have to follow the athletic rhythm in more signs. Yes. Then I should not cross before the athlete. My work to guide him to the cross line, and I should not release that taser. It's called a taser.
Coming here, you know, to just a good time. I mean, compete. Because otherwise we don't have competitions organized specially or specifically for only that. Come here.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Most of the para athletes who are here, they've come to qualify because we need a number to be like 8 for world champs. That will be in New Delhi. Then from New Delhi, if we make good time, that means we qualify for Olympics direct. So they consider the time from world champs for your qualification. Yes. So whenever you see athletes here from para, this means they've come to qualify. They've come to qualify. To add on the athletes, to add on the 6 athletes who are there already. Yes.
Amazing today. Here.
Okay, we have the final heat of the men's 400 meters now happening as we continue to have the conversation with Mr. Fred Oija. And in this heat, I know the big name, the big man in this race is lane number 4. And that's none other than Omuka, who is himself preparing for World University Games. Hopefully, he will give us a good representation. Omuka was part of the team that qualified us to the World Relays in from Nairobi. And the team just we ran, we won, we finished 5th, but in a national record time. So also coming to join us now is like I promised you, we will be having representation from the Athletics Federation of Uganda and the one in charge of department, in charge of the social media department. But moving on very strongly is Mr. Omuka. Is showing his class to the rest of the athletes and is showing them how it's supposed to be done on the track. It's Omuka, and I don't see anyone capable of coming to. Okay. Yes. And the last few meters are really hard for them, all of them. But yes, Omuka takes the day, followed by Nyeko Johnson, and yes, he went off very strongly. Yeah, in a hand time, one hand time, 46.18. Yeah, we want to see 45s and we want to go to 44s mainly. Yeah, because nowadays in world athletics, 44s are becoming very, very ordinary, and actually boys are running 43s very many times. So we have had so many events happening where Ugandans have been involved in the world of athletics, and we're now joined by Mr. Polycarp, who is going to give us lots of updates of lots of actions that we have been participating in as a country. We're actually a very proud nation. We are very happy that we've been able to send teams out there. We've been able to have individuals go out there and race, and they keep the flag of the country high. And this is the only sport that in which we have athletes all over the place. We have lots of people, representing the country at world level, at African level, East and Central Africa level, name it. So, Polycarp, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Francis. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
First of all, I want to ask you, this is the first time you're having afternoon session in Uganda this particular season. How does it feel?
Actually, the afternoon sessions are for me, they are very good. I think they are very convenient, even for people. You can see we have a bit of a crowd coming today. So I think perhaps this is something that we could think about, and if it is not so much to us, perhaps we could switch from having our trials in the morning and have them in the afternoon. Probably.
Yeah, of course, as you've said, it's very interesting to see people come here in the afternoon and do take part in this particular trial. But if I may ask, what did you ask me again? Because I don't know where to start from.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people, lots of athletes from across the board coming to, going out to represent Uganda. We've had. Okay, I started with Oija Fred here, who is a guide from Morocco, but that was last time. But within the last two weeks from the time we had our last trial to today, we've had a good number of Ugandans participate in different activities. We've had the youth, we've had the under 20. We've had the Diamond League going on. We've had we've had Ugandans participate in all this.
First of all, I would love to thank all the viewers, and I would also love to thank Patrick and for the great work they are doing. I would love to start with specifically the East Africa Regional Championship, which was initially it was supposed to be in Dar es Salaam, but when our team reached there, they had to shift it to Zanzibar. So Uganda was able to take 25 athletes and 5 officials, of which our president, Dominic Otichet, was the head of delegation, and Myers was the head coach, and some other few. It was quite an interesting. It was quite an interesting tournament for Uganda as a nation, because out of the 25 athletes we were able to take, we had to come back with a total of 29 medals, of which 9 of them were gold, and the rest and bronze. It was quite a great championship, because these were organized majorly for people who are under 20 and under 18. So to see these young men and women get to compete at that level, it was incredibly important for us as a nation. And for me, the most interesting thing was the mentality of positive competition that these young people exhibited, where we saw there was a scenario where Ugandans didn't have people for 4x4, and they saw their counterpart Kenya going in it, and they say, we cannot leave this thing alone. You saw people organizing themselves, people running 1.5, 5,000, coming to run 4x4, which was very, very interesting, and they even come back with a medal. Yes.
Basically, they decided to die a little for the country.
Yeah, they decided to
die for the country.
Yes.
Say, no, we cannot afford to let this pass by us. We came all the way, and you cannot say we're not going to have participants when we are here.
Yes.
Irrespective of what we do, so be it.
We just saw people running 1,500, 5,000, joining up to run the 4x400 meters, which was very, very, very interesting for these young lads. Okay. And now they'll be preparing to go to the Africa one, which was initially supposed to be in Algeria, but at the moment it has been sent to Nigeria. So I think that championship will happen around June of this year, and it's only for under 18s and under 20s as well. So let's wait and see how that will go. But we really thank them so much. We appreciate for that they really did something for the country. Now, the other events that took place locally here, we had the Okot Memorial that took place in Kitgum, and it was also fun. I was there in person, and some other officials from UAF. Mr. Akiwa was there, Coach Paul Okello, like we call him General Polo, so you know him very well, and he was also there. So, and some other delegates from the northern region.
So when we say Okot Memorial, for the benefit of the viewers who are not watching, who don't know, Okot Memorial was previously our vice president technical for the Uganda Athletics Federation, and he passed on, unfortunately, rest in peace. But Okot Memorial was not just our former vice president, but he was also a former athlete. He was an athlete in his time, in his young at the time he was younger. He was I think at some point he was a national record holder in.
He used to do javelin.
Yes.
He used to do javelin and discus, but mainly discus. He was a specialist in discus, and I think that is where he made a really great name for himself. And we were there to celebrate his life, and it was incredible to see his family around, his kids around, and the people he mentored. Remember, he was also a coach. He mentored so many people. He coached so many people at the national level and at also a school level, university level. He was a coach at Ndege University, and he has mentored so many Ugandans in the field of athletics. So UAF has thought it very wise to remember him yearly, and and this year was the 4th edition. It started way back, and I think in 2021. So
for me, it's a way of keeping the sport active also in those regions. I know we have Okot Memorial. We have in Western Uganda. I've seen we have Ramuhanda. We have so basically we remember these fallen stars, these fallen former national athletes in a good way, and in that way we keep the sport active. But right now on the track is the girls have hit the bell for the 1,500 meters, and we have a lead pack of 4 athletes. Now 3 athletes. So let's wait and see who has the legs and who has the engine in the chest to finish the race. It's 3. Okay, and we can see the battle. With a lot of excitement from Mr. Muzira, the stadium announcer here. The lead pack is now 2, Cherotich and Scarlett, moving head to head. But let's wait and see who does the curve better than the other and who does the final when they come to the final 100. Let's see. Okay, it's still very much one-on-one, head to head, neck to neck, head to head, neck to neck. But I think we have the. It's not over until it's over. Yes. This is a very difficult race. I must admit, it's not one of the easy races. It's one of those races that really work athletes. I must confess. No wonder the guys would. If you do this, you can easily do the 5K as well. It's technical, tactical, and it's hard. And I continue giving praise. I give lots of glory and praise to the world record holder in this race, and that's for the women. For the women, we have my favorite athlete from Kipyegon. Yo man, she's Faith Kipyegon.
It's a disco name, more special for Ugandans.
Really, Kipyegon? Kipygon. Let's call her Faith. I think that would be. Hi, Faith. In case you get to watch this, just know you have a very big fan in me. Big fan. My name is Francis Onyango. If you ever come to Uganda, please.
Yes, okay. Look for him.
Yes, look for me. Oh no, I'll look for you.
And on addition to what we have been talking about, we had the kids athletics that ended yesterday. We've been running this. It has been a 1 month of serious kids athletics in Uganda.
So it was a full month.
Yeah, it was a full month, but the climax was 7th, which was declared by World Athletics. We send so many different people around the country, different regions, to make sure that these kids have fun, enjoy themselves, play, make new friends, and that is what we did for the past 1 month. And it was very unfortunate that we really missed on, because there was prize money allocated by World Athletics to the winners, the top winners. The first position gets $10,000, and the second and third get $5,000.
Wow.
And for us, Uganda, we are doing so well for the last, actually for over a month, and it was until the final day. That is when we are placed fourth. And in overall, Uganda was number 4, and Kenya took the lead, and they were first. Costa Rica became second, and then Norway became third, and we became fourth. But it was quite interesting, because we saw so many young kids of different abilities and potential. We had also the special needs education take part, and if you saw on UF social media platform, we saw people running in styles, and that is what God has given them, and it is an inspiration to everybody, no matter how you are on this earth, whether you are disabled or whatever, you can always come and take part in athletics. So it was quite interesting to see these kids take part in this whole month of kids athletics, and we really appreciate the Federation for supporting, and Ministry of Education for as well embracing the sport. So it was quite an interesting one, and we hope to continue to develop this kids next year. But it has been really good, and there is a team still in Kabale working on them, and because we have the national primary kids athletics also taking part, so it's good. So that is what, in particular, that is what took place in kids athletics, and it was good to see them.
We had athletes participate in the diamond at the world stage.
At the world stage, at the moment, we send a team of 5 people to Guangzhou, China, and they took part today, their first round in the 4x4 mixed relays, and we managed to come 5th with a national record of 3:16:59, which is really good. So we couldn't make it to the finals straight away, because the top 2 is automatic to the finals and also qualifies for the World Championship in Tokyo. But we still do have a chance. Tomorrow we shall have the Richake. If we can go through that, Richapage, if we can go through that, this is where they give opportunities, another chance. Those ones who didn't qualify automatically in their heat to try again and make it. So Uganda will be running again tomorrow, and we hope that they can get to qualify.
Yeah, and from the last time we were here in Namboole, we have also had more performances from other Ugandans. We had Jacob Kiplimo rewriting Uganda's men's marathon national record in the London Marathon.
03:37, I think. Yeah, it was an incredible debut for him, because for you to come from, that was your first
marathon, and boom.
And you're running, you're on the podium with those big names involved in the competition. So that shows the level of what should I say? It shows somebody who is going to conquer this event in the next coming years, and for him to do that is really a bit for me.
Yeah, I think I want to have a belief that I think Jacob Kiplimo, I think probably prefers road running to the track. I don't know.
He's still young. He's still going to run track, but he's preparing himself. By the time he will say, "I'm done with the track,"
yes,
he's concentrating on road. I think people are going to feel him. That's what I'm sure of. Because if he's at this age and he's running that fast, I know he's going, and I know he loves those road races like nothing.
He loves road.
But I know for now he's still going to remain on track and then do some cross country, and then I think he'll get back. He's preparing himself as well, like Joshua also. Joshua is preparing himself to get into road racing, like consistent, because you know road racing you don't get.
In the same weekend, Joshua Cheptegei ran in India,
in Bangalore,
in India. Surprising, this is where he first, this was the very first, the place where he ran his very first international race. He came that time, he was a junior, and he finished behind Jeffrey Kamoro in a race. And that is a race that gave him the biggest, I think, eye-opener. In his own words, he felt very good running that race, and he finished, and he did a good job, finishing second behind Geoffrey Kamoro of Kenya. And that's where his life began from. So, like, his international career began from there. And he was, I think he must have been very happy to be back in India to participate in this road race. Yeah.
Yeah, talking of Joshua, I think Joshua is preparing himself for the next coming years, you know. He wants to move slowly, get to adapt to how the road racing is done, and I think he's going to perform. And let's wait and see, since he's done with track, and he has also qualified for World Championships. Let's wait and see whether he's going to improve on his time. But there's progress in what they are doing, and I'm really very, very happy about it.
And talking of track, right now on the track we have the men's 1,500 meters ongoing. And talking about this, the 1,500 men, where is your team?
Our team is in the US. I think he got a scholarship in one of the universities in USA. So I think at the moment he's there. He's for school in the US, and I think for now we should not think so much of him. I know he's doing a greater job that side, and of course it would be good to see him here.
Yeah, because I know, in my opinion, that our team was one guy that was very interesting to watch here, and I know he's really good at this particular distance. He was the bona fide successor of the headmaster. That is Muna. Yes. The one and only Muna.
Musagala
Ronald. The senior Muna. I have two Munas. The senior one is Musagala. The junior one, the younger one, is Musa Isabiri. But now we also have we also have Musagala's younger brother. That one is way too young.
Yes, I'm actually happy with the middle distance guys. The young guys, they are trying to come up. They are really trying. You see now, like Ezekiel in 800 now. You see here, Prop is there, and I think it's not anything. Is Prop, Mara, and Isaiah. So let's see what will happen in the final 300 meters and. Until maybe the 50 meters, like the last 50 meters.
Clearly see, no one is giving the other chance. The top three are all there. And it's hard to predict now. It's hard to tell who will do what. Although I think Omara is being dropped off slowly, but let's wait and see. Like you say, the final 300 now. Yes, and we are in the final 300 meters now.
Not yet done, it's to call it.
No, I think he's gone. And Omar is coming back to. Yes. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? He's very happy. Very, very, very happy. Wow. He's enjoying himself, but. Is that not a distraction to could he not have lost some few microseconds?
Yes, of course. What these athletes don't understand is that they need to try and learn. He started celebrating when it's like almost 40 meters. You know, 40 meters is quite a long distance. So So if you can waste that time celebrating, I don't think you can get some good time.
When you're not in the championships, in the championships where we are running for medals, you can do that, but not here where we're looking for time.
Yeah, you know, here we are looking for time, more especially. And of course, these athletes can't do this out. You know, when they're running with those professional coming from different parts of the world, they know it is always fire. So, but here, I don't think there's that excitement, fine. But at the end of the day, if you don't qualify, it makes no sense. Yeah, that was quite a long distance to start celebrating. Yeah, you just need to run through.
What time is winning a race in Namboole?
So you can tell me this is the first time he's running in the new track. Because I've never seen crop run here.
So talking of we have more events to talk about. Now we talked about Joshua. No, first we talked about the London Marathon where Jacob Kiplimo finished second in a new national record time. But in the same London Marathon, we also had Stella Chesang emerging sixth. Yeah, in a time of 2:22:42.
Stella has really been very consistent. I'm happy with her performance. Because if you saw what she did at the Olympics, in the Paris Olympics, she became eighth with a fairly better time than this one. However, I think she's trying to really put in a lot to make sure she's always there on the top 10. You know, this marathon is not easy, and if you saw so many people were there to take part, and big names as well, and that is a,
your guy is still celebrating.
I say
Celebrating.
I don't want to talk much about that, but
celebrating from how many meters away? Up to now.
We shall see this in the next coming trials when all the big dogs are there. So if we can celebrate like that, so
and then also in the same Bangalore race in India, we also had Sarah Chelangat winning the 10K women. So on that day we had Joshua winning the men's 10K. And women's Sarah Chelangat winning the So that was a very good day, very good hunting ground for Ugandans. I hope we can carry on with that tradition. And then we had Abel Chelangat winning the Rabat 2025 the national marathon in Morocco. So all these are things that people don't get to know. Lots of those things, you know, as they happen. You talked about the under 20 women and men Zanzibar, where we got so many medals, and I'm very, very happy. Oh wow, 29 medals was quite something.
Yeah,
it was quite something.
A good, large number. I think if we can improve on that in the Africa, I don't know. I know that one will be a little bit tough because the one we had was the Eastern region, which consisted of around 10 countries.
Yes.
So this one we're going for Africa, so the level of competition also goes up.
Goes up. The higher you go, the hotter it becomes.
Let's wait and see how that one will also play out around June.
Yes. Yeah, and good to note that unfortunately from here we didn't get that information from the last trial, the fifth trial we had here. We had Omuka Kenneth running his PB of 46:79.
Yeah, that was good for him. Let's wait and see what we need to check what time he brought out today.
Today, yes.
And improve. I don't think the time compared to. But let's wait. We're going to see what time it will.
And then Achiru Knight also doing her season's best in the 800 meters. Are we seeing Achiru Knight stepping down to the 800 meters?
No, you see these athletes majorly do that to develop speed.
Okay.
So when they get to that phase of speed, it's better they do like 800 meters, like 600 meters to give them the speed. They may have the endurance fine, okay, and then maybe they are entering that phase of speed, all speed endurance.
Yes.
They come and do 800 meters. Some other athletes may find that they lack endurance. That's why you see 800 meters going to do 1.5,
yes,
because they want to develop endurance. That can make them run a better what?
Time.
A better time, a better, yeah. So most of them, they do it to develop their speed and they develop endurance. So for her, I think she has a little bit of more of endurance. So maybe she thinks that she needs to look for speed.
Speed, yes.
Yes, so and the only way she can do that is to get to 800 meters and do, because of course 800 meters is faster than 1.5.
Yeah, of course.
So you can develop some more speed in there. That is why I think that is what I'm thinking about, that she's trying to get some speed for her to run a better 1,500 meters. Yeah.
Okay. In this second heat, we see among who is a former world champion in the 1.5 Paralympics.
Yeah, today we have so many of them. So many Paralympics are taking part in this trial, and if you've seen, there are like 5 of them in this
particular race. Yes.
So it's good for them because they are looking for qualifications.
And this is the only place and time. This is the only place they can come and register. They can come to and register officially recognized time.
Yes.
They don't have the opportunity to organize their own para event.
Yeah.
You know, a fully fledged.
And also gives them the opportunity, because now if you're running with these able-bodied people, they try to push you.
They push you, yeah,
make you
really
run,
hard.
Some good times, and I think that is what is basically good for them. So now imagine he's getting closer to this person who has to push. There is that time whereby you can get to cut time and find yourself qualifying. You've seen him, you've seen the 2 others there,
including the blind one
here. So it's good for them. Let them run, and if they can qualify for their international games, I think that would be very, very good for them as an association and us as a country.
Yes. Oh, we also had Tom Rodiga doing 1:45.97. I think that was his season's best from the last trial.
Yeah, I think Tom had not yet run an outdoor in this season. He has been running only indoors, where we saw him take part in the World Athletics Indoor Championship that took place in where was it? I don't remember it right now, but he was there, him and Alima. So it's coming back home to run a 1:45.97. That was good for him in his first outdoor championship this season. So, and I think he's also looking for qualification for the World Championship, and I hope he can come to better. I know there's going to be stiff competition in the next trial, that is the Akiwa, which is going to be the climax of our centennial celebration, and I think it's going to be interesting.
So this will be invite only?
Yeah, it's going to be invitational only. We shall have other international athletes, our own Ferdinand Munyala will be coming back as well. So there are so many people, and we shall also have the president of World Athletics, Sebastian Coe, coming into the country. So there's a lot of arrangements making sure that this day is.
Now I'm happy I'm connected to you. I'm connected to you. So I should be able to rub shoulders with these guys when they come.
In a positive way.
I should, yes. So, guys, if you don't have connections, please, I'm connected. I'll be with Polycarp and whatever, because when you're in the media, wherever the big wigs go, you go.
You follow them.
You follow them. So.
But it's going to be interesting because we shall be having a lot of activities. We shall have maybe like 2 events of that climax. I think one will be purposely for every Ugandan. And remember, we're going to have around 10,000 kids that particular day. The event is going to have 2 sessions, like actually 3 sessions.
Very wonderful.
The morning sessions, we shall have kids athletics, only kids. We are expecting to host around 10,000 of them here at Namboole. And then in the afternoon, we shall have the real men coming. The real men
And women.
yes. And expect all the big athletes to be there.
So shall we have athletes participate in the 400 meters hurdle?
Of course. Why not? We shall have them participate. And we are expecting our big names, the biggest in the world and the biggest in the country. They will all be here. Because there will be appearance fee. There's a lot of things going behind the doors.
I can start training now.
If you run good time, and you can be among the people who are going to be invited. Because the invitation is going to be on merit. On merit. You're not going to come from somewhere and say, you have to come. Check on the times here. You've been running. If you are in top 8, why not invite you? Depending on the time that you've been running. So it's going to
It's a good one to put us in the lime, to put Uganda in the limelight for the good reasons, you know, for the very good reasons. And for me, I hope that we shall give it its due. We shall give it the necessary publicity it deserves, because this is huge. Akiwa is huge.
Yes, so on that, there's a lot that is going to be taking place. Today, you remember, we our AGM annual general meeting that was called an extra one, and so many things discussed in that general meeting, and publicity is one of the things that we need to focus on. Then the federation needs to put in more money, so that I think by Monday, a lot of things will come in place. There's going to be rebranding, change of name, change of logo. Everything will be, that thing will be communicated in the near future. I think in the next few days, all those things will be communicated. So it's going to be a very big event, and we hope you will help us do a lot of practice. We shall work together.
Definitely, there's a lot of things we can do together to push this, to give it its due. Let's call it justice, the justice it deserves. We need this event on the headlines everywhere.
Yeah, so I know we are late ready.
Yes.
Time,
yes.
But it is because of a reason. The organizers look like they are seeing, they want to be very sure of what will happen before they put it out there.
Yes.
They want to confirm certain things. If certain athletes are coming, you know, if you invite maybe the likes of Anyala, you don't want to put in publicity about him.
And then he doesn't come.
That day he is not there.
He's not there yet.
That's why certain things are still, they are in that process of confirming every person who is going to take part in it, whatever it's going to happen. Remember, this is not something you just wake up and do. It takes planning and needs resources. So I think that is the reason why he has not yet gone that wide. But I know in the next few days, after confirming it.
Okay. So that's something to look. That's something to look out for, and very happy that we're having this. We'll have this happening, and viewers, we will be here to broadcast and show you each and everything that will be happening at the Akiwa Memorial Championship, which for me is supposed to be what we're supposed to take it to the next level and make it one of the this continental athletic tours by World Athletics. Just like the Kenyans have the Kipkeino Classic, our Akiwa Memorial is one of those things. one of those events that should be on the world calendar. And if we make it this good, I know we will be able to attract more people and probably attract more funding from be it government, be it corporate, be it international events, international partners, and so on and so forth. So basically, this is a dream, like a dream come true. So on track right now, we have the third heat of the men's 1,500 meters going on, and we can still see more participation from the para athletes and lots of young men running around.
Of the men's 1,600 meters. Three laps to go.
3 laps to go, and it's a single file. You can see the toughness of the race. The one at the tail end is a blind athlete, but they're going. It's about finishing. It's about recording a good time, and let's hope for the best. That was Polycarp. We will be getting more updates from him from time to time about the happenings in the world of athletics in Uganda. We have a lot that is going to happen, as he just told us, and we will have a lot of we have big names to expect. We have a lot to expect from the world of athletics, from Uganda Athletics Federation. Big ups to the Uganda Athletics Federation for putting together all these things. They have 2 laps to go, and they are still going very strong. We are live. We are in the Mandela National Stadium here in Namboole, and today we have our sixth National Track and Field Athletics Championship, and we are going to we're going to be here. We will be broadcasting this to the very end, and for the first time we are here.
There we go.
For the first time here, we are broadcasting this, or we're having this done in the afternoon, owing to the fact that the federation had an extraordinary annual general meeting today to plan for the future events, just like we have just been told by Polycarp, to plan specifically for the Akiwa Memorial. Now they come to the bell, they hit the bell, and it's Silas versus the gentleman from Eritrea, giving the chase, but I don't see him catching him. Silas seems to be taking off and getting away from his competitor, and the gap is widening more and more, and I can see Silas heading for the para athlete, and I think he's going to catch up with him and them and then overtake them, and he's now punching in. He's kicked, and let's see what time he can register while he moves.
All through from the start up to the finish.
Yeah, he led from gun to tape, and he has finished the race comfortably. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the guy from Ethiopia. We are we are joined by our executive producer who has come running all the way. We had technical issues, but we managed to fix them. But he had come for.
Well done.
Next on track is going to be the 100 meters, and we already have the.
Seems like the start team is more than ready.
We are going to have the ladies come out first to do doing the 100 meters for women, and then we'll also have the 100 meters for the men.
And that is my boss, Rossi.
No. Sorry, it's going to be 100 meters women only. And then we will have the 200 meters, we will have 200 meters for men only. And then thereafter we'll have 800 meters, both men and women. And then we will have 5,000 meters for men. We will have 2 hits for the 5K. And thereafter we'll have the 4x1 relay, both women and men. Welcome to this. Those who are just joining in, thank you very much for watching athletics. This is the home of Ugandan athletics, and thank you so much for subscribing. For those who have already subscribed, those who have not yet subscribed, please help us and subscribe to this. Let's grow the numbers. Let's grow the numbers as organically as possible, so that we. The more the numbers, the better the services we will be able to offer to you. So kindly help us and subscribe to this channel. Let's grow these numbers. Let's keep those numbers coming. We are live at Namboole, and it's the first time we're having our national athletics, trials happening in the afternoon. And I must say, for me, it feels very better. We're very relaxed, very good, and we have people. We have crowds of people coming here to watch athletics. I think maybe perhaps the afternoon is more convenient for many people compared to the morning time. So perhaps this is something that the federation could look into and see if we can, have a permanent position on this. Right now, we are waiting for the 100 meters to happen, and I see the girls are being told to, I think, go on their marks.
The writing is on the coming. What does it do? 20 off. This other side.
I just like the way javelin is being done right there. Yes, as we have discussed the other side.
Okay, finally, I think we see the girls going to go on their marks, and finally, we're going to see them come to this race. I don't know what the hold-up was. I don't know why we didn't start the race earlier on. And oof! Oh no! These are very. These are very young girls, and yes, but definitely the girl in lane 2 is definitely disqualified. She's crossed from I don't know how many. She's crossed I don't know how many lanes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have lane 2.
Lane 2 in heat 2, we only have 2 hits for the women's 100 meters, and in this heat, in the second heat, we will have Kobusinje Salama from Narinya Rwantale SS Athletics Club. we will have Atiang Charity Mercy from Uganda Christian University. We have Anguparu Pamela from UA. We have Apio Agnes from Uganda Prisons. We have Mbwali Bridget. Oh, my friend Mbwali is running today from Uganda Christian University. We have Koli Evelyn Ochen from Uganda Prisons, and Auma. We have Esther Auma, Uganda Prisons, and Apako Winnie from Tororo. I'm happy that this race has everyone has showed up. Everyone is there, and we are going to see. I know we are going to see a battle between Mbwali Bridget and Koli Evelyn Ochen, and they are running next to next. In lane 5 and 6 is where I expect we will have a lot of competition. Also, our comeback queen coming back, who is just returning from lots of issues, injuries, and other personal issues, is our good friend Anguparu Pamela, who is running in this heat, and she's going to give them. She's here out to challenge them, but we have. Absolutely, it's going to be a race between Mbwali and Ochen Koli Evelyn, in my opinion. So let's wait and see who will have the generator in the chest to move the generator in the chest, but also who has the acceleration in the legs, in the feet.
Team number 514, Korsinje Salama, Nari College Girls Senior Secondary Athletics Club.
This is going to be a very interesting race, and I know we're going to see some good action, especially from action between Mbwali and Koli.
Looking like we are more than set. Just waiting for a signal from the finishing. Otherwise,
yes,
all good.
we are waiting. I don't know what the holdup is, but I think the athletes are really ready to run. They're ready to go, and let's wait and see what happens. Okay, now they are going to, they've been asked to go on their marks. But like I said, for me, in this race, I give it to, Mbwali is the strongest of all, going by the previous experiences. And off they go. Okay. Bad start from Mbwali, but now she gets into her running, and once she gets into her running, there's no arguing. But there they go, Mbwali and Koli, and in lane 2.
Wow.
Lane 2 came out very, very strongly. Really gave them a very good chase, and that's a young Charity Mercy from Uganda Christian University. But there was no denying Mbwali. Mbwali had a rather sloppy start. I don't know what happened. I think she slipped or something like that. And but then when she got into her running, and there was no doubt she would catch up. And yes, she caught up. But it was a good race, a great race they've given us. Now joining us now is a big man, an Olympian, a world champion. I don't know. I will ask him to introduce himself properly, because I may make a mistake when I introduce him. You're most welcome, Mr. Emo.
Yeah. My name is Among David. I come from Amolaka district. I'm a Lango by tribe. I'm also a prison warder. I'm preparing also for the incoming World Championship also in China. Yeah.
So you are already qualified?
The time that I ran the other time in Paralympic, and today I will qualify me now for the World Championship. Yeah.
You get on for javelin. After that,
You have represented Uganda for a while now, and you have performed very well internationally. Run us through a bit of your career. So,
anyway, we are now running to
I've been running very well. I brought a medal for country. I started from the bronze medal, that was the 2011 in Maputo, and then silver medal in Congo Brazil 2015, and then silver medal 2016, that is the Brazil.
the Rio.
Yeah, the Rio Olympic, and then gold medal in London, and then 2020 gold medal was 2017.
Yes.
And then bronze medal in 2020. That is the medal that I brought for Uganda.
Yeah, quite a rich collection of medals, and you are still going strong.
Yeah, I'm pushing but I'm now almost, but my dream has not yet accomplished because I'm working hard at least to come back with a gold medal, and then I'm working for 3 gold medals now before I retired.
Oh, so when you get, when the moment Among David gets a gold medal.
3 gold medal. And then I retire, and then I will go now for a road race now.
Retire from the track,
yes,
and go onto the road.
Yes.
Wow, wonderful. I didn't know that was your dream. I thought you were going to say, I retire and come back and start coaching others.
I will retire and then I'll first go for road, yeah.
Okay. But have you tried out any road races in your career?
Those days, I was running 10,000, 10 kilometer, 21 kilometer. But because I say now, let me first leave that one, and then I come to the track, and then after the track, I will go back.
Yeah, viewers, Mr. David Among is a para athlete that has represented Uganda severally, and like he has told you, he has given us joy for many years. He's given us many medals for us to celebrate, and he wants 3 gold. He needs 3 titles before he can retire. That is his dream, and hopefully he can achieve his dream. So I saw you out earlier on. You participated in the 1,500, which is your preferred race.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it on the track just today?
The track, because this is my first time now, I was checking my speed. I saw that I have endurance, so I'm working now on speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might see you running some 800 meters.
Right now I'm concentrating now on speed so that I will improve now in my time.
Yes. Yeah. Which is a very good thing. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much for passing by. Viewers, that was David Among, a para athlete who has won us many accolades in the 1,500 meters. He has given us several gold medals, silver medals, and bronze medals in different competitions, and we're happy to have spoken to him. Next on track is going to be the 200 meters for the men. So today we've had 1 race for the sprint for the women, and we'll have 1 200 meters only for the men. There's no 200 meters for women. It's a good thing. But happening in the field is the discus throw. You can hear the guys shouting out like a problem. We are still live. We give great thanks to UGathletix Federation for organizing this, for putting this together, for having us here in the afternoon. Nice, easy Saturday afternoon. For those who have come to the stadium, it's even better. It's very cool, very calm. we have temperatures of about what? Let me just check. Yeah, about 25 degrees here where we are. Very calm, very cool. Weather is really perfect and favorable. So hopefully we may see ourselves having more of this. You never know. Thank you for all those that are watching us from all over the world. Those that constantly support this this initiative. Thank you very much to the Federation. Thank you people like Mr. Kabari from all the way from Australia. Customer Fellows Tokelo, who is a very big supporter of sprinters. All these are former sprinters, by the way. We have our friend, our colleague, who would be here otherwise, Mildred Gamba, who is but with improved technology, I know we will be able to have her also commentate here live with us. So let's keep our fingers crossed when we get more equipment. So the more you subscribe to this channel and grow the numbers, the better for us. In that way, we can get more partnerships. And by the way, if you want to advertise with us, you are welcome. Just send us that message, contact us, our contacts are there, and we will be able to advertise. You can advertise with us. We have the first heat of the men's 200 meters now, and in lane 1, I see we have Nyago Robin Air Force Army SS. We have Gweda Nahum from KCCA Athletics Club. In lane 3, we have Serwada Paul from Kids of Africa. In lane 4, Kidega Nono Lawrence from Uganda Christian University. We have Fred Ambayo from Uganda Prisons, and that is in lane 5. Lane 6, Ndiwoloye Nifu from Kampala Kids. We have Kagwa Simon Peter in lane 7, Uganda Para. And then we have Team David Berkham from Gulu City, all the way from Gulu City. Let's see who. I don't know who to give the rest to on paper, but ideally, Ambayo Fred is the most experienced of them all, in my opinion. But that does not translate to winning a race, of course. Yeah. So let's wait and see how this race goes. But I think, yeah. We wait for the start of the 200 meters, and that's going to be the very first heat of the day. And remember, we only have 200 meters for the men, and there's no 200 meters for the women. Okay, now off they go. Very good start from lane 5, and that is Ambayo Fred, like I said, and you can see he's already carved everyone coming into the final 100 meters and going. And is still going very strongly, going very well. Mr. Ambayo Fred in lane 5. He has led from gun to tape. And lane 1, Nyago Robin number 2, and number 3, Gweda Nahum from KCCA. Wonderful, wonderful race. Ambayo Fred. He is led from the beginning to the start. Sorry, from the beginning to the end, not from the beginning to the start. Yes, our friend, our comeback queen. The comeback queen just finished 100 meters, and she's back from retirement actually. So we're very happy. We're very happy. She always makes it a point to come and say hi to us. Pamela Anguparo.
Yes. Hi. Hi. I didn't know that you can retire and come back. Hello. No, because you go. No, it's hello. I want to come.
Okay.
No, I'm going to. Thank you.
Yeah, Pamela doesn't want to say hi to anyone online. She's going back to the relays. You guys are running. Come, yeah. Please come. Let's talk about the relay. I saw you on social media trying to advocate for the relays. You know, you wanted to do something. You know, university teams versus the forces versus something like that. So how is that coming? Is that what we expect to see?
I think that is not going to happen right now. We shall have that in the next trial, probably.
So what exactly is your idea? What's the idea?
That wasn't my idea. It's the same guy who initiated the idea, like the relay battle for the men last week. No, the last trial.
When we had the X team X.
Exactly. Team X and Team Uganda. Exactly. So now he also wants the women to have a battle in the relays. But they've been looking for that team, and the suggestion we came up with is the university women team and the forces, like women in the forces. Yes. Meaning it's not going to be like a specific club like OA or police or prison, but we shall have the universities. Like you choose some good athletes from different universities. They come together and form a team. Then those in the other forces like police, prison, they also form a team, and they'll be called the force, women in force, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now on the track we have the 200 meters second heat coming up next, and going off very, very nicely again for me. The guys in the middle lanes, 4 and 5, and in lane 4 we have Odong Dickens from Uganda Christian University going off very strongly and being chased down by Onyanga Isaac from UPDF, and finishing third in lane 3 is going to be Kawesi Francis from Makerere University. So this guy from Uganda Christian University has done a very good job. I think Uganda Christian University stands a very good chance in the university games. Okay, thank you very much, Pamela. As you go back to the relays, so there you had it. They are trying to they're trying very much to put together a team, a university team, and they're trying to put together a team for the forces. They want to put a battle between the battle of the women in the relays. But probably it's something we will see in the next trial. Right now, it may not be possible. We will have up to 8 heats in the 200 meters for the men. And right now, the athletes are preparing themselves for the third heat. I see was 1, 2, 7 athletes. In lane 2, we will not have anyone in lane 2. I think there's on the start list it's red. So we have Bambale Joshua Define Athletics Club in lane 1. In lane 2, it should be Seninde Joel from Kenya. It's interesting. I don't know how this turns out. We have Okelo Moses from Uganda Christian University. We have Wakilo Dennis from UPDF. We have Omaruk Joshua from Kids of Africa. Oiroth Jacob from Uganda Prisons. And we have Omaket Isaac from Tororo in the third heat of the 200 meters. I cannot put my hands on any. I do not know which one. This race, I cannot predict who will win or who will do what. Oh, we have sisters coming to watch athletics today, and wow, the first time I'm seeing sisters here, and I don't know, religious sisters to be exact. Okay, let them enjoy. But on track, we are getting ready. We are ready for battle. We are getting ready for battle in the third heat of the men's 200 meters, and boom, off they go. Okay, running very nicely from the inside lane, from lane 1, is Mwambale Joshua from Divine Athletics Club. He's coming off very strongly against lane 4. Lane 4, that is Wakilo Dennis. But it's going to be the guy in lane 1, Mwambale Joshua, who takes the day. And yes, number 3 is Omaruk Joshua from Kids of Africa. Wow. But it also very early, from about 5 meters away. He was already bending down, couldn't wait to reach the finish line. So then we have a heat number 4, and the athletes are already there preparing the blocks. And in this heat we will have Rubankene Emma Mugisha from Gulo City. Okay, Rubankene Emma Mugisha from Gulo City. We have Bogere Jacob, Kids of Africa. We have Semanda Haban from Machindie. We have Asovola Emmanuel from Uganda Police. We have Mwezi Abraham Lincoln from UWA. We have Nyanzi Tebi from Makerere University. Wandera Derek from Uganda Prisons. And then we have McNaught Boniface from Tororo in this particular heat. Lots of names that are very virtually unknown to me personally, but for me it's good to see them come here to run. Good to see people come and run and try to get some good times. I see also part of the people in the crowd here is I see the younger brother to one of our lead sprinters in the country right now, and that's none other than Tarsis Orogot. Tarsis Orogot's younger brother is here, and Tarsis knows. Tarsis, if you watch this, your young brother is here, and like you told us, you know that your brother is out to get you. He wants to get. He's coming for you. He's grown and he's growing, and I can see he has a lot of enthusiasm. He's not participated here before, but I know with time he will make his own mark. Tarsis Orogot is in the US. Big up to you, Tarsis. If you're watching, just know we love you. Lots of love from us here, from our desk. We are live. We are at the Mandela National Stadium here in Namboole, and we have the 6th National Athletics Track and Field Trials. We have heat 4 right now of the men's 200 meters, which is upon us right now. We are waiting for the rest to happen. Okay, off they go. And again, a very good run from the guy in lane 4. And lane 3 going neck to neck. Lane 3 is Semanda Haman from Machindie, and he has left them in his wake. And I don't think anyone is going to respond well enough to catch up with him. Coming in number 2 is a guy in lane 8, and that is McNaught Boniface from Tororo. And in lane 4, we have Asobola Emmanuel from Uganda Police coming in 3rd. And I like the speed at the call room. Already we have the next set of athletes checking the blocks now. And in lane 5, we will... yeah, these are the guys who just finished in lane 4, and you can see them. You can see the guys, you can see the race winners there, and now attention goes back to the next heat, which is heat number 5. So in heat number 5, we have Ongom Gerald in lane number 1. We have, and that's from Kampala International University Athletics Club. We have in lane 2, Junju Brian from Kids of Africa. We have in lane 3, Wandera Dennis from Taylor Field Club. Lane 4 has Kakande Rudy Kawoya from Uganda Police. We have Ochom Maxwell from Divine Athletics Club, and that is in lane 5. Lane 6 has Sentakala Julius from Machinde, and Oburu Rogers from Uganda Prison finishes off in lane 7. There are 7 athletes entered in this race, in this particular race. So let's wait and see as the starters prepare to start them off. Okay, we have heat number 5 of the men's 200 meters, which is upon us right now, and we are kicking off any minute soon. Wow. Lane 4 going off very strongly, and that is Kakande Rudy Kawoya from Uganda Police Athletics Club, and he has carved them very nicely. But can he keep up for the rest of the guys are coming off very strongly? For him, Oburu Rogers is going very strong in lane 7. But lane 1, from out of nowhere, the race goes to the guy in lane 1, and that is Ongom Gerard from Kampala International University. Kakande Rudy, started off very nicely. He carved them very nicely, but then there's something called endurance in a race. If you cannot endure to the end, then you end up not finishing as strongly as you anticipate. So next will be another heat of the 200 meters for the men, and we'll have 7 athletes also, just like this previous one. That is going to happen. I told you earlier we have 8 heats of the 200 meters, and in the 8th heat, it is the heat of the men. It's what they call it, the heat of the men. Big is big. All the big names are here. We will have Omoka Kenneth, we will have Ngobi Alan, Okolimo Joseph, Okot Benson, Adome Pius, Aboda Emmanuel, Isabel Musa, and Obuto Solomon. Wow, wow, wow. What a race that will be. So let's wait and see who of them will be most composed. Tarsis, we miss you. You would have been the other person here finishing to finish the list. I know the boys have tried very hard to qualify. They had tried very hard to qualify for the world relays, and that would have been the moment when we would have also had Tarsis join them the world relays if we had hit the qualification. But nonetheless, next time better. There's always more opportunities. Our 4x4 mixed relay team ran in a national record time. They'll run again tomorrow to try. They have a second chance to qualify again tomorrow. We're looking for qualification for the World Championship, and this is where it is at this race that we qualify. We have automatic qualification to the world events, the other world events. So coming back here. We are waiting for the guys the starters for the 6th heat of the men's 200 meters, and we will have Epodoi Hanania from KCCA. We have Rayed Hussein from Kids of Africa, Chodu Nicholas from Tororo, Ajalu Joshua from Uganda Prisons, Okidi Denish from Divine Athletics Club, and Otibaka Afizu, Uganda Christian University, and in lane 7, Okello Erasmus from Amuria. They're on their marks. Oh, no. The nerves didn't let him. The nerves did not let him wait for the gun. Very open. That one is a direct disqualification, and that, I think that is the athlete in lane 5. I think is it 5 or 4? Let's wait and see. He went off very fast. He went off too early. That was a direct disqualification, and shame that every time you come and false start at an event like this, for me it's so. Okay, they're off. Let's see. Yeah, lane 5. That is Okidi Denish is carving them very nicely. He's carved very nicely. Let's see how they finish off. But coming under a lot of pressure from lane 3, that is Chodu Nicholas from Tororo. But I don't think he has enough energy to catch up with Okidi Denish. Kongs Okidi Denish from Divine Athletic Club. The 200 meters has an element of the element of the curve, and if you do a good job on the curve, you're good to go. Like he's being cheered on here by Tassis' family members. Tassis' young brother is here and applauding him. Yes, and now we have the 7th heat. The athletes are preparing their blocks, and in this heat we will have Ogwang Alzira Sadida from Divine. We have Chiguli Trevor from KCCA Athletics Club in lane 2. In lane 3, we have Omolo Innocent from Makerere University. In lane 4, we have Mukasa Vincent from Deja University. In lane 5, we have Ejisa James from Tororo. Lane 6, we have Obaren Aaron from Uganda Prisons. Opio Dennis in lane 7 from Uganda Wildlife Athletics Club. We have in lane 8, Thiet Deng Malek from South Sudan. He is the... We wait for the start. We wait for the starters to start us off, and immediately after this heat, of course, I see the heat of the men also coming on. Nice, interesting to see this the religious sisters here taking pictures, and now there are 3 of them. I see the third one is also here, and they're taking pictures of themselves in Namboole. Good to see them come here and enjoy. This is a sport that anyone can enjoy. Even if you don't love sports, you will love sports. Definitely. Definitely. have the 7th heat of the men's 200 meters upon us now, and we're waiting. Any second now, they'll be taking off. Okay, I think there's a problem with the gun or something like that. So, yeah, we have to wait a little longer for the gun to get back to. The discus throw is still ongoing. We are really enjoying the facilities of Namboole, and you can see the contractors that are maintaining the stadium. They're always moving around, ensuring that the grass is top notch. The grass in Namboole is really, really good. If for those who use it, I don't know the experience for the footballers, but it's really, 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 really beautiful. And these guys have done a very good job maintaining the facility. It's nice, and we enjoy the facility. We enjoy we of athletics. The track is good. We have a lot of things that we are doing here. That we are seeing here that we are really getting to enjoy. Everything we just for us in athletics, everything is just perfect. We get to enjoy the facilities that we've previously been seeing on TV, but now we get to see them here live. So we have the 7th heat. We're waiting. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know. I thought it was a gun, but I don't know. I think there's something else probably happening. I can't tell from where we are, but I think yes. Okay. And we are very happy for the Katogo. We have a supplier of Katogo who gives us Katogo every time we're here. So we get to enjoy Katogo. Thank you very much, Madame Katogo. Madame Katogo. Hit number 7 of the 200 meters, and they are okay. Finally, they've gotten down. We have Ogwang from Divine, Chiguri from KCCA, Omolo from Makerere, Mukasa from DJ, Ikisa from Tororo, Obaren, Uganda Prisons, Opio, Oa, and Piet from South Sudan. Again, they're being made to stand. Okay, finally the gun has fired. I think, I don't know. The gun is a gun problem, I can tell. You can see the rest of the men. You can see them waiting. You can see them raring to go, and they feel like they're just being delayed by the 7th heat. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we don't get to experience that gun problem in the last heat. Okay. Off they are going and moving on very nicely. It's very moving. The rest is happening very evenly. But yes, we have Opio Dennis from UA. Opio Dennis from UA moving, but the athlete from South Sudan is South Sudan number 1, UA number 2 in lane 7, and lane 6 Obaren Aaron from Uganda Prisons number 3.
We now have the men of men in the last heat of the 200 meters.
So we have another comeback king in Opio Dennis. Opio got a very bad injury, not sport related, but he got basically an accident which almost disabled him permanently. Good to see him back. Good to see him running.
You blink, you lose.
And finally, yes, we see the men. the event, the biggest race of the day in the sprint is this one.
Another fire for us to watch.
We have in lane 1 Omuka Kenneth from Makerere University. We have in lane 2 Ngobi Alan from Uganda Police. In lane 3 Okolimo Joseph from Uganda Christian University. In lane 4 Okot Benson Abena from Uganda Wildlife Athletics Club. We have Adome Pius from Uganda Police in lane 5. And lane 6 we have Aboda Emmanuel from Uganda Prisons. We have Isabide Musa from Uganda Prisons in lane 7, and in lane 8, Obuto Solomon in lane 8 from Uganda Prison. So we have 3 athletes from Uganda Prisons, 2 from Uganda Police, Makerere University 1, UA 1, and UCU 1.
We are all tuned, ladies and gentlemen. In lane 8, baby number 187.
This is the rest of the races. So now the others are being introduced to the crowd.
Baby number 172, Isabelle Musa, Uganda Prison. In lane 6, baby number 155, Aboda Emmanuel, Prison. Aboda, that is the one. In lane 5, baby number 112, Adome Pius, Police.
Adome Pius from Police.
In lane 4, baby number 217, Okot Benson. In lane 3, baby number 97, Okolimo Joseph. You see you. In lane 2, baby number 151, Ngobi Alan. And in, yes.
This is the rest of the day. This is definitely, without a doubt, without question, the biggest race of the day, because it puts together literally the top sprinters in the country, and they're all here and they're raring to go. And what we're looking for what we want from them are good times. So let's wait and see what they can do. I hope the gun doesn't fail. I hope we don't get a false start. I hope everything is perfect. Whew. I cannot give anyone the rest, but on form lately has been Aboda Emmanuel. So let's wait and see who has the guts, who has the legs, who has the engine, who has the generator on the chest. Off they go. And yes, and they are moving very well, but Aboda is clearly in the lead, and it's Aboda versus being chased down by Pius Adome. Benson is coming, but Aboda is taking them, and there's no, yes, Aboda from police chased down by Okot Benson, and Adome Pius finishes third. Wow, what a race. So the race has lived up to its billing, and after the 200 meters on the track, we will go to the 800 meters. Wow. Aboda has come of age. He's the one person I've seen running since he was running for his running for his secondary school, and good to see him transition to the seniors, and good to see him now run and finish ahead. And he has convincingly won this 200 meters race, and yeah, congratulations to him. And from the 200 meters, we now head to the 800 meters, starting with the women, and the women are already there. What a race.
Meanwhile, the men, both fiscals, are just here warming up. Warming up to half their race now. As we get set on track for the 800 meters. Just to seem like Akiwa Moses, bib number 157 of prison, having done a 39.7 meters in the discus throw.
So we will have one heat for the 800 meters for the women. And now these women,
It's time to have 800 meters.
the women have decided, they've decided to wear the national kit, which is something the federation has tried to work against. The national kit should be donned by people on national duty, not people coming to represent their clubs. Athletes should get this in their heads. When you come to run for your club, wear your club kit, not the national kit.
Well done, men. Well done, men.
So this heat of the 800 meters on the start list, we have Ijarea Margaret from Kids of Africa. We have Chebet Maureen from Quen, Apio Elizabeth from Uganda Police, Chebet Deborah from Uganda Police, Chelangat Sylvia from Uganda Police, Chemtai Nelly from Uganda Police, Chekwemoi Brenda, Uganda Prisons, and Namboole Sarah Kafu from Uganda Prisons. We are only waiting for the start team to get organized. I don't know if we will have a football game here after, but I see the stadium staff setting up a goal post. I don't know if there's a game here today or if it's just a test. .800 meters women. This is a race that is currently headed by Halima Nakai. She's a national record holder. She is a former world champion. She's a former world silver medalist Indo. She's done it all for Uganda. She's won as many accolades. She's represented us for a while now, and she's kept the flag up there. Recently, she finished third in the Diamond League in China. So she's her season is off nicely. Yeah, but she's not here today. So we are here, and these are the athletes we have for the 800 meters women. We have one heat, and then we will have two heats of the same for the men immediately after this heat of the women's race.
Guidance for the start.
.800 meters women, and we are starting anytime now.
Saying Enjoy Margaret States of Africa, Tibet Maureen of Queen, Apio Elizabeth of Police, Tibet Deborah of Police, Chilangas Livia of Police, Chepkemoi Brenda Prison, and Namboole Sarah Kapu Uganda Prison.
Single file, and the athletes are pretty much matching each other. They're matching each other. You cannot tell, no breakaway yet as they come to the 400 meters mark. But yes, it's a single file, and it's. Let's wait and see who has the guts as they hit the bell.
And that is the final lap. Chepkemoi Brenda beat number 571 of Prison. Moving forward. And the stall is seemingly changing.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if we had a fully packed stadium, because with a few people here, the noise is so much deafening when you're in here, and they are cheering her on as she comes to win the race comfortably with a range. So now we have the 800 meters for men, and this is the very first heat. Remember, we have 2 heats for this. Okay, so our first heat of the men's 800 meters, and we have in this heat we have Chekwech Timothy from Kwen, we have Aganyira Brian from Masindi, we have Kawewa Emmanuel from Old Kampala SSS, we have Abdallah Simon from South Sudan, we have Osman Ali from South Sudan, we have Chepet Lucius, Uganda Police, we have Chelimo Samuel from Uganda Police, we have Ochen Robin from Uganda Prisons. We have Okecho John from Uganda Prisons. We have Okulo Musa from Uganda Prisons. And we have Otuchu Emmanuel from Uganda Prisons. Lots of athletes from majority of these from Uganda Prisons Athletics Club. Yeah, about 4 of them.
I told you in this week, athletes from South Sudan being tested by our own prisons, Old Kampala, Masindi, and the finally fire now, going to the finish and looking like, ladies and gentlemen, the Ugandan man has finally said yes. This is what I can do best, and that is speed 56, Chekwech Timothy of Queen. Congratulations, Timothy. People 191 is Okecho John from Uganda prison. And like I told you, BIP 81 is Abdallah Simon from South Sudan. And BIP 82 is Osman Ali from South Sudan. That is the man 56, Timothy from Queen. Congratulations. BIP 67 is Anganyira Brian, all the way from Masindi, and BIP 121, Chelimo Samuel from Uganda Police. BIP 116 is Chepet Lucius from Uganda Police. And BIP 192 is Okulo Musa from Uganda Prison. Congratulations, men. We are now.
And so now heat number 2 of the 800 meters here for the men. And in this heat we have Farhan Isa from Gulu University. We have Salim Mohammed from South Sudan. We have Chemos Ezekiel from Uganda Police, and we have Cheptoris Dan from Uganda Police. Cheptoyek Nicholas from Uganda Police. Erimu Kokas from Uganda Prisons. We have Alekete Stephen from Kampala Kids. We have Sunday Herbert Lema from Kampala Kids Academy Athletics Club. We have Lucky Dagley Razak from Kids of Africa. And we have Sawad Twaha from Kids of Africa.
The fifth is Lucky Dagley Razak, Kids of Africa.
Kids of Africa, yes.
The fourth is Sunday Herbert Lema, Kampala Kids of Africa. Are we good to go? Let's go.
Okay, we are good to go, and the athletes take to their marks. On paper, of course, naturally, I would give this race. I'll give this race to Kokas, but it's been a bit off. It's been off form lately. Let's see how he can do. But he is the most experienced of all the athletes here. I wish them well. I wish them well. Hopefully.
And that's from UGathletix and Kids of Africa.
So Erimu Kokas, currently lying in the second position, is the man I thought would be winning this race. On paper, at least he's the most experienced, but it's a race and anything can happen. It's too early to say or to call. We wait and see what they can, how they can respond to him. Already, he is being challenged by two athletes.
And getting on to the final.
Okay, it's a three horse race. As they come to the final 100 meters, let's wait and see who is who has the heart, who has the chest, who has the engine. It's a sprint finish, and my God, oh my God, he came from, this guy came, he came out of nowhere and
so you can put it running alongside the counterpart. Captain Nicholas, bid number 133 and bid number 171. Erimu Kokas from prison. Well done, men. Well done.
I said earlier, in my honest opinion, the Kokas we saw last season is very different from the Kokas we're seeing this season. I don't know what the issue is, but it seems to be very off form at the moment. And but well, congrats the men who have done a good job running.
Well done. Well done.
with Yako Sam, and I've done it well today. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw a very good performance from the team in the under 18, under 20 championships in Zanzibar, and I think we came out with about 29 medals, 9 of which were gold, and all these boys are in the camp.
Yeah, all these boys are actually situated in specific camps. They have different camps, but of course, normally we meet in the training sessions, all of us. And yeah, the boys are well dedicated, and the schools that are in that region, whereby we can see some of the athletes from Sabe College, Kengwanya, we have there also camps in the schools, and we have the training programs as well. The boys are studying, and this group of athletes, most of them are in school, and now that they're in the holidays, they're in one camp, and they're really training together, and that's why we're seeing the results greatly improving each and every day.
Okay. Yeah. Now, on a larger scale, as a federation, we have the Akiwa Memorial coming up, and I am informed that we have huge plans for this event.
Yeah, currently, as you have just mentioned, of course, the Akiwa event is one of the climax of Uganda Athletics Federation celebrating the 100 years. That's one of the biggest events that we are going to ever see here in Uganda, in Namboole, that the Uganda Athletics Federation is planning massive and huge programs for that day. That, of course, even it's going to be one of those events that is going to attract the international other athletes. And as Uganda Athletics Federation already, I have sent already invitations to specific athletes who have the best times in the whole world, actually to come and grace the occasion. Of course, even the great lakes of course, the Omunyalas and some good international athletes. We are hoping that they will be here to grace the occasion, and they will grace that event. In fact, of course, the event, the way it is planned, is going to be invitational amongst our athletes, of course, through the ranking system that we have now. They are going to select the best athletes with the best times, of course, and invite some other athletes to run with them. And definitely, I know our athletes will achieve the standard required times to qualify for the World Championship. And that's the plan that the Uganda Athletics Federation is really trying to push and to have. So many programs are going on now to ensure that we have that successful event that day.
Okay. Sounds like a very good plan, and I am hoping that we'll get to benefit, and I am hoping that we'll get the exposure that we need. So, because when the big names come here, it means the whole world will have come to Uganda, and the attention will be on Uganda, and for good reasons. So, this is one of the reasons I said. It's one of the reasons why we continue saying that we need people to support athletics more and more, because athletics always put Uganda in the media. We are always out there for the good reasons, not for the bad reasons. So for me, I'm very happy, and I hope that we'll play a big part. I hope we'll be able to have more equipment, so we do better broadcast. This is going to be a very it's going to be a big event, and I hope, yes, we can.
And we are praying that come 7th trial, we
can benefit. And now we have on track. Okay, the para athlete has just finally finished. Is a blind athlete, and
well done,
they have just finished their race. Now we have another heat of the 5,000 meters for men, and then we will have eventually we will have the 4x1 relays, which will crown our day today. We are live. We continue to request you to kindly subscribe to our channel. Kindly, let's grow the numbers. The second heat of the 5,000 meters is on track right now, and we can see the guys. And just like we heard from the Vice President of UAF in charge of technical, he is been very is happy with the time. He's happy with the way events are happening, and he has told us, he has promised us more fireworks, and we look forward to the Akiwa Memorial, which is going to be one of those events that that climax the celebration to mark the 100 years of the existence of the Uganda Athletics Federation. So this is an event we look forward to, and I hope that we will get to enjoy. We will get to be there. We will get to, you know, name it. I hope we will be able to stream live and stream well, and preferably with
ladies and gentlemen,
with many camera angles and so on and so forth. So we call upon all of you viewers, whoever wants to participate in the Akiwa Memorial, which is going to be of very much international acclaim, kindly subscribe, contact us, and let's see how we can work together. We want to make this as memorable as possible. We need to make this the event of events, the event that everyone will get to talk about from now.
Leonard, Abraham, Robert, Dominic, Kevin, Giflotis Ivan, Vermont Ivan, and Sunday Jeremiah, all in this mix. Jokodev Club, Boris Club, Prison Club, all. They are all from the Far East homeland. There we go. There is no respect on track.
Yes. Mr. Muzila saying there's no respect on track. Yes, we respect each other, but when we start to race against each other, it is a race against time. So the issue, the aspect of race disappears, because we all want one thing. We all want to finish the race, and we want to finish fast. So this is what exactly these guys are fighting for, to finish fast and fast. Fast, F-I-R-S-T, but also fast, F-A-S-T. $5,000 meters. We are live. We are here at the Mandela National Stadium in Namboole, and we continue to enjoy the action live from here. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Kindly click the notifications button so that you get to get all updates from Athletics Uganda. This is where you find live action. This is where you find profiles. This is where Ugandan athletics comes to life. So kindly subscribe. Let's grow those numbers. Let's share with your friends. Share these links across. Let's have as many people subscribe as possible, so that we can have better representation. We have better service delivery. We'll have
who is gonna be who in this big two of the men's 5,000 meters right here.
So they have 8 laps to go, and already the race is very split. Some people are being left behind, but the lead pack is still huge, is still big. Let's wait and see how they finish this off. Unfortunately, Njia Benjamin left off earlier than I expected. I didn't think he would leave this early, because you needed him to comment on the future of distance running, given the fact that we some our top athletes in Joshua Cheptegei and the likes are shifting to the road, so we needed him to give us to paint a picture of what we should expect of distance running. Already we have named boys qualifying for the big. I think we have boys who have hit qualification standard already for the World Championships. So we need to prepare ourselves for the post-Cheptegei era on track. But yes, he's still going to be running on the road. How boy oh boy, we'll miss him on the track. He has been a very good ambassador. He has won us literally everything. He doesn't owe us anything, and we don't demand of him anything. We wish him the best in his career as a runner on road. But Joshua, if you're watching this, whatever happens, and you feel like coming back, please come back. We'll always welcome you. So on track, we continue to see the guys going very well with the in the 5,000 meters of the men, and it's still too early to. It's too close to the lead pack is still huge and it's still packed. We cannot tell who is going to make the move eventually when the time comes, when it matters the most. So now they have 6 more laps to go. Let's follow.
Keeping on changing.
Talking of which, in the Grand Prix meeting in Marrakech that we were talking about with Oija earlier on, interesting to know that I know we won. Jonas Oriem won us the gold medal in the 5,000 meters event. Jonas Oriem. We had we had 2 silver medals from Masisa Fred. Now, this is the guy that Oija guides. And he won us 2 medals in the 400 meters and then in the 100 meters, and both were silver medals. Very interesting. We had a silver medal in the 400 meters from Venswa Kaddu in a time of 51.79 seconds. We had Oriema Jonathan, who won us a bronze in the 1,500 meters with a time of 4.685. And then we won gold again in the 5,000 meters. We have Anzoa Anna Harriet, who threw 29.66 in javelin. We have Achiro Priska, who competed in the 100 meters, finishing with a time of 14.47. And then also the 400 meters with a time of 1 minute 5:33, which made her get a silver medal in the second in the event. Then we had an athlete called Nasur participated in the 1,500 meters and then 400 meters, but was not successful in did not get any medal. But nonetheless, we had good representation. We had quite a good number of athletes participating in this Grand Prix. Not very good, but at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medals from this small number. This was a very good thing. A very good thing.
So next time, ladies and gentlemen, invite those whom we have left at home to come and watch our racing. This is Uganda Athletics Federation.
Yes, that is the Vice President of Uganda Athletics Federation urging...
There goes the bell. Ladies and gentlemen. That is the last lap.
The last lap. Is the final lap of this 5,000 meters, but we have 5 men in the lead, and all the pack is big, and the pack is together, and they all want this so badly. Nobody to be left behind. So let's wait and see who will emerge victorious. 200 meters to go, and they are still together. One athlete has dropped off, but we still have 4 athletes all daring to claim the victory. And now we have 3 athletes. 3 athletes in the final 100. Okay. And the sprint is on. The sprint is on between the 2 athletes and the rest. Wow.
There you are. Bid number 153. Bid number 162. In that order. Rotating silence and the rest.
Wow. Very interesting sprint finish from the lads. So they've given us something to smile home about.
Members, stand up for the next race.
The next race is going to be a 4x1, and the Vice President Administration is urging people to come and watch athletics, come for the next trial, and is telling us that here we watch athletics free of charge.
Who brings medals to you hear of athletics being called the golden sport of Uganda because we come with medals. We bring medals. Wherever we go out, we bring. We have just been to Zanzibar, and we swept all the medals that were there for the juniors in Zanzibar. So thank you so much, young men. Thank you so much for the work done. Keep training, keep training. I know shall be there. Well done. Thank you. Get up on.
So next on track now will be the 100 meters. but 4 by 100 meters, which will be the penultimate event of the day, and it will be the end of this day. We don't know if the next trials will also happen at the same time, at the same, in the afternoon. I think probably the federation must be very happy.
In cavalry. It will be concluding soon. But when you look at it, when you call athletics the golden sport of Uganda, please believe. In kids athletics, with over 200 federations all over the world, in kids athletics, we were number 4 this year. We missed number 3 by just a few points. But we are number 4 in the whole world. So our children also are not performing badly. They are doing their level best. So dear parents who are here, encourage our younger children also to run. We should not only concentrate on the book, we should combine the two. We combine the book with athletics. And I want to be very specific here, with athletics. So encourage our children to do a lot of athletics and their books as well.
Okay, we see the boys coming out for the 4 by 1 relays, and we are yet to know how the teams will line up today. I don't know.
This daughter of mine is seriously looking for you. She says you stay in Kirinya, and that is where the home is.
The boys are out and they're raring to go.
She's called Akiwa Daniela, staying in Kirinya. Mama, please do come and pick me from here.
Okay, so I can recognize face on. I can recognize Team Uganda Christian University. I see Obuto Solomon here in lane 1. I don't know who he's representing. I don't know if he's running for Team Uganda 2 or Team X again. In lane 2, I'm not sure the team. And then we have a border. We have a border in lane 3. That's Team Uganda, I think. I don't know I don't know how the teams have been lined up. Let's wait and see. We will have to rely on the stadium announcer to tell us the teams that are here. So if we have, I think that's going to be Team X, because we have Obuto Solomon in lane 1, and I think he will hand off to Ngobi Alan on the second leg, who will give the baton to, I can't see who the third leg is, and then the fourth and final leg will the finisher will be, okay. I don't know what teams they have made. I don't know if it's Team Prisons or if it's Team
Information
X.
received right now indicates that our team was number 5. They were the cities in their seat with a national record of 3:16:59. That is the record, and it's the national record. But tomorrow they have another chance of qualifying. You remember what the river shot? So tomorrow they have the river shot, and they will be there to drive their movement and qualify. But we are very excited because this is our first appearance for such a race, and we hope it will be an opener for the rest of us.
Okay, well, we are waiting. I was waiting, hoping that they will announce to us the different teams, but well, we have not gotten the names of the teams, so we'll just go with what is. But I know that Aboda is running for Team Uganda, because I can see it's Aboda in lane 3 who will start. And he'll hand over to Benson Okot, who will take the baton to Musa Isabidi, and then to finishing off will be Adome Pius. Okay, apparently there is no corner judge at one of these points. There are no corner judges. Okay, let's enjoy the action. Hey, yes, get an avo, but Mike. Oh.
Shut up.
Okay. Gun problem. Get to the one. What? Oh no, yeah, boy. Young come. No, you got the one to watch, eh? Next to my mouth. Yes, let's wait and see which team will do the necessary, which team will pass the baton well, which team will relay is a lot to do with the discipline of the baton. If you don't have the discipline, if you don't coordinate well at the exchange of the baton, then it's a problem. So we wait to see who has the discipline, who will do the needful, who will emerge victorious in that way. So we wait and see. Okay, I think the gun is now working. Let's wait and see. Okay, off they go. Let's see who will give the baton first. Obutu has gone on very nicely, but I think it is Aboda at this moment going off very nicely. Also in the lane 8 is a team. Unfortunately, I do not know who the teams are and how is it happening here. Wow, and Musa Isabire coming off very strongly there for what I believe is Team Uganda, and he will hand over to Pius Adome, who is going off very nicely to the finish. It's going to be Pius Adome definitely all through, and the rest of the teams followed in that way, in that line. So this, we did not see the spark, the kind of spark we witnessed last time when we had Team X that went off against Team Uganda. But nonetheless, we still we've enjoyed ourselves. We've had a good time. We've had a good day. The weather has been very good.
That was our last race of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming up. Please do stand up again.
Yes, this has been the very final
We have the
very final race of the day today, and we don't have relay teams from the women, as just like we saw, we had only only 2 hits of the 100 meters of the women, so I don't think we have enough ladies that have turned up today. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to click the notifications button. And till next time, see you.